our target was about as big around as a coffee cup. So you couldn't be left or right any different than that. We had to dock at exactly 1/10 of a foot per second, plus or minus 3/100ths of a foot per second. So if we were a little bit slower than that, we'd bounce off and then drift away and have to think about why we messed up and spend a whole day. And if we docked just a little faster than that, we'd break mirror and kill the guys on board. So we had to hit it just right. And we had a 2-minute window to dock in, because it had to be over top of the Russian station so they could send commands up and down. So it was really tight tolerances. We got to 30 feet away, and one of our laser sensors said we were at 20 feet, and the other laser sensor said we were at 32 feet. And we're going 1/10 of a foot per second. And for those doing the math, that's 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes, which is all the window we had, and we didn't know how far away we were. And it's not as easy as it sounds. How far away from the ceiling am I? Am I talking about that light? Am I talking about part of this post? Am I talking about this cross piece, that cross piece? Mirror wasn't just one thing to measure 32 feet from. So it was really hard to know even what the truth was. And we had one chance. So my job was the guy providing distance and speed to the commander, a guy named Ken Cameron. So I didn't know what to do, but I said, well, looking at the camera view, I know that the docking module is 15 feet long, and I know the top of it's 3 feet across, and so if I just take my thumb, that's about 3, that's about 15, okay, do a bunch of those thumbs. I think we're about 22 feet away, Ken, so I need you to push thrusters in about 15 seconds, okay, now. And then I just kept wagging the distance until, and using my wristwatch, as we closed in faster and faster, or at least closer and closer, and we ended up docking at exactly 1/10 of a foot per second, about 3 seconds early, and it was completely done by eyeball and the length of my thumb and my wristwatch. So yeah, that's what we did on board too. So it was a problem we were faced with that we fixed. Yes.